So far, you've gone after the fact that my legs are skinny, I got a big head, and I have a bad beard. That's what you're basing this win on.
Well, no, the beard was a protector of your chin you're trying to grow out. But
yeah,
I can see it looks like stubble.
I can see all your finer points. I mean, I see where you're getting all this confidence.
I'm just pointing out the obvious.
Pointing out a bunch of nothingness, a bunch of opinions that have no validity behind them. There's nothing behind that.
Nice word, nice word.
You don't even know what it means. Spell it.
Without
stuttering.
You spell it.
Try to just not stutter saying it.
Spell it.
What do I need to study?
Exactly.
What do I need to spell it for?
You know how to say it,
you can't even read it.
The thing is, it's not about...
If I spelled it out for you, you couldn't read it. Let's put it that way.
Right here. Right here, the hardest hitting 145-pound, the real hardest hitting 145er, right here. This guy TKOs people. When I knock people out, they don't fucking move. They're not... Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that?
Look at this. Look at this. Have you ever seen anybody do that to Carlos Condit before?
No, that was the doctor's Condit with those kicks.
Let's go a little bit closer.
Don't touch.
Closer, let's go closer. I want to smell his pussy. I can smell your pussy from here.
I'm right here and I'm healthy.
You fought 3 guys in the last 4 years.
So what? I beat them all. And I beat the best in the division.
Barely.
Yeah, I wasn't very close fighting back in 78. UFC 78 when I won it in a minute. That wasn't close.
What? I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. So don't say it was. Don't say it wasn't. Don't say I can't go out there and beat people because I did.
You don't got. You're playing touch butt with that dork in the park, the ponytail. And I'm the one who ain't got no training partner. I don't think so. You seem to have it all figured out when you're fighting midgets.
Count to 10, both of you, gentlemen, if you don't mind. Just if you wouldn't mind counting to 10.
Nate can only count to 5.
10.
Oh.
Count to 5, Nate, will you, if you can?
You can't.
You up with that coffee.
I ain't counting. How about
and
that?
who do you up with that coffee?
Right. Chad looking to utilize his wrestling early.
Yeah, Conor is timing that very well. Oh, there.
Watch him.
I'm going to talk about money because we are the business network and the business of the UFC and all that
I'll take
sort of
over
stuff.
from here, Nate. You can bounce. Take a coffee break, Nate. And by coffee break, I mean bring me my coffee.
No.
Before you even saw him.
Dude,
and I was
you
out for
talking
3
about,
years
exactly,
before that.
but then after the TJ fight, you said, I don't believe in Russ, but you had to have a warm-up fight with Takeo.
There wasn't a warm-up fight.
That was a warm-up fight. If you're the true champion and say, that's my belt, you go out there and you fight for you felt for the title.
I did.
You had to have a warm-up fight with Takeo. No, you didn't.
So you call a warm-up fight me taking a year off because of another ACL surgery before
That's
I
a
fought
warm-up
TJ
fight. You're the one that
Dillashaw?
said no rust.
I fought TJ Dillashaw,
rust.
genius.
No rust.
After an ACL reconstructive surgery. Do your research,
Yeah, because your
dummy.
legs are all busted up.
I don't have anything against the Brazilian people. I got something against a Brazilian that's sitting a few feet from me. And maybe over the couple other gentlemen, but your women are all okay with me, so feel free to give me a call or pay me a visit. But, you know, as far as my impression, it's a lot like America. You know, when I was a little kid, I remember going outside, I'd sit around with my friends. We talk about the latest technology and medicine and gaming and American ingenuity, and I look outside, and Anderson and the Brazilian kids are sitting outside playing in the mud.
Dillashaw, and then he goes and the cameras turn off and points his finger at Dillashaw and says this guy was doing this. Well, he was training underneath Faber the entire time.
You look like chubby fat?
Chubby fat or not, it doesn't matter. I mean,
Skinny
you're more
fat.
worried about my physique than you are about me beating you again and winning the title.
Yeah, I'm not worried about you
and winning
me.
the title.
I'm worried
and
about
that's what's
me
going to
beating
happen.
you.
While I was out for 4 years, if you're so good, why could you not come near this? 4 years I was gone and you didn't win it.
Hey, I'm right here, brother.
Yeah, now,
4
where were
years.
you for 4 years?
42 fights. I've been whooping
Where
dudes.
were you?
Where were you?
I was out there working
Yeah,
as an analyst. I retired.
You were working. Yeah,
I retired, and I came back and won the belt against the guy that you were too scared to face because you know you can't beat him. And you still don't want to talk about him. Anytime it's brought up, you run and divert the energy to some other question. You refuse to answer
I don't care
or ask
what
about
the hell
it.
you think
Somebody
about
else
that.
ask
You
him
have
because he
no
won't talk
clue
to me
about
about it.
All right, I'm 5'6".
You're 5'4" at least.
3 inches taller than me, buddy.
5'4" at least. You should stand up because we can barely
Yeah.
see you on the screen. Look into my eyes, little man. Little Brazilian. Ooh, vamos, hey. What you got to say now, face to face, man to man? What you got to say? What you got to say?
fight hard, fight fair. If you want to touch gloves, touch them now. Step back.
Okay, we'll see.
Tito always says I'm using my mouth to get my opportunities. The only person I know that made money using their mouth is his ex-wife.
Well, just to correct you, I was never no marriage. You're a fucking punk, dude. That's what you call class, right here, compared to no class.
That was a nasty line.
No
by
class.
Me.
No class at all. That's why you see him with thongs and fucking jeans and a t-shirt.
Split decision. I leave no doubt. I knock every one of my opponents out. Okay? I don't have to go to the judges. You get lucky with some judges. Split decision. That ain't going to be the case.
It's a lot of luck. I've won a lot of those.
A lot of, yeah, you must have the luck. But your luck's
luck
run out. Your
losers.
time's
I don't
up.
use luck. I go out there and
You are a loser. You're a dork. What you are.
Yeah, more opinions that
More
don't matter.
That's my opinion. Well, okay. Well, I don't care about your opinions.
I'm not giving you opinions.
Yeah,
I'm giving
you
you facts.
do.
And the facts are you have a 30% chance of even touching me, which takes your 90% chance of
1%.
your 90% knockout rate
1%,
down
one
to
shot.
30%.
One
it doesn't
shot.
matter.
All I need is one shot, Dom. And you know that.
Yeah, well, that's why you no, you don't. You have excuses for the things you're not good at. You have nothing but excuses, and you're gonna have more excuses after I beat you tomorrow.
Inez comes over and bugs him. Then you got the jackals and the rest of the wilderness looking and seeing these lions on that mountaintop. And they come over and bother him. The jackals laugh at him. The hyenas laugh at him, nip at his toes. They eat all of his food, and they sit back. And they got jackals like this who think it's a comedy. Until one day he gets sick of it, and he attacks, and he shows to these people who the fucking king of the jungle is. And this little hyena, I'm gonna eat right through him. And we'll see on Saturday night.